Alrighty, got my pad, got my pen. Trying to give y'all this good game on this beautiful Saturday. WrestleMania is about to start. I used to be a huge wrestling fan, but ever since I got into truck driving, I haven't watched wrestling in so many years, and I just happened to walk in the house and see they doing the WrestleMania countdown. Well, guess who's home? Me. That means I get to watch it. So, I think they want a fee for it though. I think they want a fee. Trying to figure out how I can watch it for the free. Okay, alright then. Now what this video is about, we're gonna talk about fuel hauling, of course, the hourly pay, and investing in the ETFs, okay? Now, if y'all don't know what's going on in trucking, depending on what type of freight you haul, trucking has gotten tough. The economy has gotten bad. A lot of people outside of trucking then lost their jobs. People inside of trucking, they may have lost their jobs too, but us as truck drivers, we're able to just switch to another company, so we can easily find another job. However, our income is not the same no more. The money we used to make back then, that was back then. We don't make it no more. We're in a whole nother era right now. Things may change in the future, they may not change. But we ain't about to wait on the future. We gonna deal with what we can deal with right now. Right now is the time I'm living in. I'm living in today. Now, what's gonna happen? Who gonna become president and all that? Hey, look, we'll figure all that out later. We talking about right now. Okay, president ain't getting to the office to freaking next year. We in April. So, if you've been watching YouTube, you may have noticed that some of us has dropped our authority, our insurance. And when we say we dropped our insurance, I don't want you guys to think that we shut down our business and sold all our trucks and trailers and stuff like that. All we did was cancel some insurance, just like how I got insurance on this car for 1 more month. I don't even know what insurance paperwork at. Just like you would get insurance on the car. If I cancel my insurance, I still got the car. And guess what? I can go get insurance. I ain't gonna say any day of the week, but Monday through Friday, I can go get some new insurance. I can skip a week, skip a month, skip a couple of months, skip a year, a couple of years. I skipped a couple of years. I really skipped 3 years. Y'all don't even know it. Same thing with the authority. To get insurance on the authority is a phone call to an insurance agent. Tell them you want the $1 million, the $100,000 cargo, whatever else you need. They'll give you a quote, and you just send a down payment. You'll be back in business, okay? It's a real simple process, but that ain't what this is about. So, you've seen that I done returned back as a W-2 company driver, okay? That's what I am right now. Why? Because I don't want to participate in the $1 a mile or the $2 or less a mile. Because I came from pneumatic, I didn't come from drive-in, I didn't come from reefer, okay? So since I parked my equipment, what I tell people to do that also need to get out of, let's say OTR or leasing or whatever you need to get out of, hey, go learn another skill. If you got to park your truck, let's say you was a flatbed driver, you only know regular flatbed, general freight, the rates ain't working out, park your truck, go company, learn a new skill. If all you know is flatbed, try tanker, try car hauling, try step digger, just switch up the trailers, try something new. You're a company driver now. Of course you ain't going to be making as much money as you used to, maybe, but you can learn something new. So that's what I'm doing. I said, hey, you know what? Let me try water tanker, man. I worked in the oil field for so long, but I only done sand. Let me see what this water thing is all about. Come to find out, the water haulers make it way more than the sand haulers. And the way that the water is set up, they've been making more than the sand haulers. If you ask me, the whole time we was out there, they've been making more. But guess what? Don't nobody know about it. It's just like fuel hauling. Don't nobody know about it, you'll never know, okay? So, yeah, I didn't have no water haulers around me. Let me know. So, went up there, tried that out. I did like it. It's just, I found something here at the house, so I didn't have to return. Now I'm into the fuel hauling game. Now, I had put up a post, an offer letter from Circle K. First, I ran it through Photoshop. I changed the date at the top. The reason why I changed the date at the top is because I was trying to get a reaction out of you guys to hear you guys' opinion and go ahead and get the angriness out of y'all. Put up the post. A lot of y'all was upset or whatever you was about the 27 an hour and Circle K and they just let go of half the people on the West Coast, and I understand all that. Don't none of that got anything to do with me. I don't work at Circle K. I'm not affiliated with Circle K. They never hired me. It's just a post. So now you know the secret is out the bag. I don't work at Circle K. So now that we got that out the way, but I was trying to use the post, see what you guys had to say. And you guys had a lot to say. Number one, almost nobody can make it on 27 an hour. On 55 hours, fuel hauling. First thing I said to myself was, well, these drivers can't make it on damn near $100,000 a year. But most of them ain't making $100,000 a year, so maybe what it is they can't do the math, or maybe they don't know about the hours. Then I had to think about it. Majority of truck drivers never worked anything dealing with hourly in the trucking industry. So you guys probably think it's straight time. You don't know about overtime after 40 hours and things like that, okay? So you just don't know. So somebody has to come, give you the game, and educate you, okay? That's going to be me and some of the other YouTubers. Now, you may notice 4 YouTubers. I'm going to give you the names here. You may have noticed that the 4 of us, now I haven't personally talked to any of these 3 drivers. I never had a conversation with them outside of the comment section of YouTube. I don't have their phone numbers. I never talked to them. Hopefully I get to talk to these drivers in the future. But as of right now, because people be asking me, hey, Andrew, have you ever talked to, for example, Dirty Broke? I said, who did I just say? Dirty Broke. I never talked to Dirty Broke. I don't have his number, his information, other than the comment section, But in the future, that'll change, hopefully. So, you may have noticed on YouTube, me, Dirty Broke, Black Heavyweight, and Theo. Okay, we all hazmat W2 company drivers that's supposed to average anywhere from, let's say, $1,500 as high as $3,000. Okay, and we're gonna get that $3,000 to Theo. Theo don't do fuel hauling. He do cryogenics. He make a little bit more money. And you may also notice that the 4 of us is constantly talking about investing in ETFs in the stock market. And you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out, and you're not going to miss out because I'm going to give you the game. Look, it don't matter if you get in ETFs today or 5 years from now or 30 years ago from today or 30 years forward from today. It's still going to be around. Don't matter. But 30 years from today, going to be a little bit too late for you. Now, let's take Circle K. Because a lot of y'all said y'all can't make it on $100,000. You make $30 an hour. The first 40 hours is just regular $30 an hour. Anything you work over 40 hours is what they call time and a half. So if you're making 30 an hour, when you get to your 40th hour, you get time and a half. It goes to $45 an hour. Let me give you an example. I just made a community post and asked fuel haulers what is the average amount of hours they work per week. See, I didn't want to tell you because I already know. We let them tell you. You go to my community section, you click the post and see what other drivers are telling you. I'm just going to go with 55 hours. Now, some of y'all, I see these posts about this 40 hours and all this nonsense. You guys, when I was running my authority, some of you guys I would not allow around me with this nonsense. I'm just letting you know. The nonsense way of thinking, I wouldn't allow you around me. Too much nonsense make my brain hurt. I got to get away from you, okay? So, some of y'all was in the comments right now talking about 55 hours, that's too much. And I'm like, do you got a CDL? Come on now. For the people that said the 55 hours is just too many hours, do you got a CDL? Please tell me you don't have a CDL. If you don't got a CDL, then stick to the outside of trucking world. Stick to that. Because you can't have no CDL with that nonsense. But I understand. You do got a CDL. More than likely, you do got a CDL. And you talking about 55 hours is too much. Mr. Charlie got you pushing 70 hours OTR. And then if you go up there to Vladimir Putin, he got you up to 120 hours with his foot on your neck. You hanging around with the same crowd as my favorite lease driver. So 55 hours, to me, that's about the least amount of hours I probably ever worked as a company driver. So I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know how many hours I was just doing in North Dakota? I was at 16 hours a week, 7 days straight. That's about 120 hours a week. 112, somewhere right in there. So 55 hours? Sign me up. So no, don't sign you up. No. Don't sign you up. You need 55 hours for you is too much. So since 55 hours is too much, other than 55 hours, all I know is you need to find a regular job, man. 40 an hour, man. I don't know. McDonald's, somebody will laying brick at 30 an hour. You go lay brick at 8 hours a day, 4 days or 5 days, whatever. You go 40. UPS, you can be a full-time UPS package handler. I think that's 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. There you go. That's your 40 hours right there. So they got plenty of jobs because since 55 is too much. If you got CDL and 55 hours is too much, you need to look at jobs that don't even involve the CDL. Because I don't know what jobs is paying less than 55 an hour. I don't know nothing about that. You're on the wrong channel. You're on this channel. Truck drivers work 70 hours a week. Up to. But here in the last 2-3 years, they work over 70. That's all you need to know. Now, so 30 an hour for 40 hours, and then you add 15 hours for 55 hours. The gross would be $1,875, okay? We're not going to go past 55 hours. I understand in the community section they had 58 hours, 60 hours. Some of them could be up to like 65, 70. I'm at 55 hours. Anything you make past 55 hours is extra, okay? So $1,875 for the week, working 55 hours. I'm going to let you know right now, when you go to these fuel hauling companies, they 12-hour shifts, okay? 12-hour shifts. I understand you don't work the whole 12 hours. You may work 10 to 12. That's why I got the community post up for you to get that type of information. I'm giving you 55 hours. Now, they take taxes out of the $1,875. I don't pay state taxes for Tennessee because we don't have it. So after my taxes, that's $1,475 take home. Okay? Now, I didn't put if this was gross and net, and I ain't got no calculator on me, but $5,900, I don't know if that's gross or if that's net for the month. But 5,900. Let me get a calculator. Do I got a calculator? Do some basic math. Oh, that should be net. Damn, I did that quick. Did y'all see that? That was quick. That's the net right there. 1475 times 4 should be 5,900. We're gonna round up to 6,000 though. 6,000 take home for the month. Can you live off that? Okay, Andrew. Majority of y'all said y'all can't live off that. That ain't enough money right there. Okay, so I don't know what truck drivers' expenses are, but I know what I can do with $6,000. So I'm gonna try to guess what your expenses may be. Now, if you got credit card debt, student loan, no, I don't know nothing about all that. $6,000. If I take $2,000 a month rent, you have $4,000. Then I give you your Hellcat for $1,000 a month. You had $3,000. Then I take away all your cell phone bill, your insurance, food. Can I get you at $2,000 or $1,500 a week? Good. You got $1,500 left over. You take that $1,500, throw it in the ETF on the stock market. Okay. That's just if you got those extreme bills I just named. Okay. Now, I don't think you got the damn $2,000 a month or house note with the Hellcat payment, okay? I'm just throwing numbers out because I don't know. You guys said you said you cannot make it on these type of numbers. So I got to try to guess the amount of craziness you got in your life because I don't know. I have no idea. When I was renting a house in Memphis, $6,000 is too much money if you ask me. Shoot. My house payment was like $1,350. Throw in water, lights, and gas, that was an additional $200. Past that was just food. So as far as can I make it on $6,000? Not only could I make it, I could take care of a whole family with that. But I'm not in that situation no more. So for me, $6,000 minus food. My food bill is gonna average between $100 to $200 a week. Got a $10 gym bill, then I got a cell phone bill, and then that's pretty much it right there. Still got this car insurance, but like I said, Geico got one more payment of $100 up out of there. Okay, don't be like Andrew. I understand if you hit somebody. I get all that. Okay, if I hit somebody, I probably lose my job anyway, whether I got insurance or not. So. Yeah, roll the dice, damn it. Roll the dice. I've been rolling dice 3 years. I ain't crapped out yet. My financial advisor wants me to put $3,000 a month into an ETF. He's at $3,000. Okay? Anything extra? That's wonderful. Okay? Now, what you need to know about these ETFs. I'm going to give you two. First, we're going to start with VOO, okay? The 1 year return on VOO, I ain't even going to do the 1 year because it don't matter. Because the year done already started. The 3 year return on VOO is 11%. Meaning, you sit money into VOO ETF, and every year, for 3 years straight, it returned 11% of your money. Okay? You put $10,000 in for the year, it would have gave you $1,100 or extra on top of that, okay? So first of all, in order to do this ETF stuff, you can't have debt up to your ears. You got to be in a situation where you got extra money. Okay, you're not spending $6,000 for the entire money. Every time you get paid, all your money gone. You can't be in that situation. None of this stuff works. You gotta have extra money. So I understand for a lot of people this ain't gonna work. But I'm just giving you the information, okay? The 5 year return is 15%. The 10-year return is 12%. That's VOO. Okay? I'll tell you another one. FTEC. They invest in mostly 99% technology companies, okay? They 3-year return is 12%. They 5-year return is 25%. And a 10-year return is 19%. Meaning, if you would have put in $10,000 from January 1st to the end of the year, okay, you get 19% back. That's $1,900 in free money just because you left it right there, okay? Let me give you an example. If you go with Mr. Charlie, they give you a 401k, you gross $100,000 for the year, and let's say you put $5,000 in your 401k, and Mr. Charlie Master gave you $5,000, that's $10,000, and in your 401k you had your money in an ETF like FTC. Boom, that's how you do it right there, because you ain't cashing out your 401k. Why? Because you got regular income coming in, okay? So your 401k, on average, 10 years, is getting 19% return, okay? I'm just telling you $10,000. I told you my financial advisor want me to do $3,000 a month, okay? So, just something to look into. Okay, now if you want to open a brokerage account, put you some money into an ETF, got a link in the description box and in the comments section for Robinhood. It's the same brokerage account that I use. You can sign up, make an account, put whatever amount of money you want to put into it, $1, $2, $5. You got to put more than $1 in though, because the minimum to buy a fractional share of Robinhood, I believe, is $1. Okay, I tell people do $5. Pick 5 different ETFs: VOO, FTC, VUG, QQQ. Go out, whatever ETFs you want to do. The reason why I tell y'all to put $1 into 5 of them is so you can see for your own self how this stuff works before you go and put big money in, especially if you're new to the stock market. Start with it. You can't afford to lose $5? No, you're not gonna lose $5 into an ETF, okay? If you got a regular brokerage account and you want your money back Monday through Friday, all you got to do is hit the sell button. Now, you gonna get your $5 back? No. Once you put your $5 in, your money moves Monday through Friday. So it could be $5.12 or it could be $4.90. Every day is going to be something different. The stock market constantly going up and down, but because it's ETF, it's not guaranteed, but we wanted to go more up than down, okay? Now, like I said, you got 4 hazmat haulers doing the same thing, okay? Now, if you ain't learning from us, I'm not telling you what to do. That ain't what this is. It's just some free education, because a lot of us truck drivers don't got this type of information. Ain't nobody teaching no stock market. You didn't learn in high school. You didn't learn in college. You didn't learn at trucking school. You didn't know to research it on YouTube. So somebody got to get the information. You can go on YouTube and do the research for yourself. What's the ETF? Dave Ramsey. Go click Dave Ramsey video. Index funds, mutual funds, ETFs. You can do your own research. VOO. Just type it in there. You got YouTube. You already watching me on YouTube. The next video, research your ETF. Okay? So, like I said, man, we're just trying to educate the people since trucking is down bad. And guess what? When trucking come back up and you feel like the rates is ready for you to be able to haul for, you got some keys to some cash equipment. You got some keys to some cash equipment. You feel like the rates is up. Look, take that key, start that engine up, put it in drive, and take on off, okay? Or, let's say you working for Mr. Charlie Company driving, you local, and some local you can lease your truck on to. I already told you, Usher Transport. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just waiting for an opening to open up. They full right now. At least one of my trucks on over there. Put a driver in that. If they ever open up a position. Giving y'all different ideas, okay? We got the rail yard. I don't know too much about the rail yard. I was trying to learn it, but I haven't learned it yet, okay? So, just different ideas. But like I said, if you want to participate, click the link, sign up while it's free. It's going to always be free. Make a brokerage account is free, okay? There's plenty other different websites that you can make a brokerage account at. I use Robinhood. That's why I promote them, okay? You got Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Moo, Webull. It's a lot of different ones, okay? I'm on Robinhood. That's who I promote. You can use my link. If you sign up, they'll give you $5 free. And because you use my link, they give me $5. Two of y'all just recently signed up. But I don't got your names on this paper over here, so. Is this an edited video? This may be an edited video. I see. I don't know, but what I think I'm gonna do, because I understand a lot of y'all don't want to do the research. I'm gonna put if I remember, in the description box below this video, outside of my Robinhood link, I'm gonna try to link 1 or 2 videos that y'all can click on and get some of this good ETF knowledge, okay? Just for the people that want to learn it, okay? It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It ain't cryptocurrency. It's not Bitcoin. It ain't you put it in and it goes to freaking $5,000 tomorrow. That's not what this is. Look at an ETF like a savings account at the bank, except instead of having 0.01% interest, you got 10% interest, okay? Or whatever the math's supposed to be. That's all you need to look at it like, okay? Your money ain't gonna go to zero. Why? Because let's say you in FTC. In order for your $5 to go to zero, Apple gotta go bankrupt, Tesla gotta go bankrupt, Facebook gotta go bankrupt, and Nvidia gotta go bankrupt. All these companies in that fund got to go bankrupt for the share price to go to zero. And that ain't happening, okay? That ain't happening. Because if that happened, next thing you're gonna need to do is find you the nearest store, get you some gun and some bullets, baby, because it's gonna be a whole war out here. If that happened in the stock market, it's gonna be a war out here. Okay, so you're gonna need some guns and some bullets if you think that's gonna happen. Okay. Now, what else do I need to tell you before I get off this video? Mr. Charlie. Start with Mr. Charlie this week, so this is my last free time at the house, I guess. I don't know how it go, but y'all need to know my checks going into ETFs. You know, like I said, I know exactly what I make after training. Then I have a good idea of how much more I can put in, but my goal is $3,000 a month. That's what my financial advisor want me to do. Another thing why I like this W-2 job, well, I'm not going to say I like the job, but the W-2 position. Before I got into a W-2 position, I told you guys my next goal was to acquire a house, okay? With this W-2 job, my taxes are being paid. Just filed my taxes, paid some on the back end, okay? So I'm going to have my 2 years tax returns. My paperwork is in order. I'm just waiting for the interest rates to come down, okay? They building houses right back over here. Now, these houses we got back in the day, this house that I'm in was $89,000 back in the day. They just built brand new homes. They ain't moved in them yet, but they 2-story homes over there. They got them all, that whole neighborhood listed for $400,000. So because they put that over here, it raised all these houses over here to damn near $500,000. On top of the fact that interest rates with excellent credit is sitting at like 7%. You ain't got excellent credit because you're a truck driver. So 10%, 11%, 12%, whatever, Yeah, okay, that's all you need to know. Too high. It's too high. But if you do need to be a company driver and you do want to get you a house or investment property, and you have to go back W 2, use that W 2, pay your taxes so you can qualify for a home. You know you need 2 years tax returns, okay? And if you got a 100K job, you're making the income. Now you just need to put back on the money. That's another reason to put back into ETF. All the money you putting into ETF, when the time is right, you got your down payment, you got your tax return, you got all your paperwork in order, you're ready to go. Trying to get y'all looking, get your minds open, looking at different things. But like I said, a lot of y'all said that 27 an hour or 30 an hour, that ain't gonna work for you. I'm just gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt is you didn't know. You didn't know how to do the math because y'all ain't never did hourly, but now you know. Okay. And if you still don't know, type into Google payroll calculator. Okay. Insert the numbers in and look for yourself. If you want to do some research on VOO ETF, Google VOO ETF. You can go straight to Vanguard and look for yourself. Okay. All of this involves saving money, though. In order for any of this stuff to work, you need to already be good at saving money. See, you watch me, you know I run a cash operation. You can see me purchase trucks cash. I'm good at saving money. So this works for me. You need to be good at saving money too. Kept swiping his fucking credit card. That asshole, or 30% on damn near fucking $50,000. So sad. I just want to cry.